Hi everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Welcome back everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at day 2 of our story and it's called Don
Quixote.
And the vocabulary words are journey.
Journey.
The journey will be long and difficult, so prepare yourselves.
Okay, I'm prepared. Wagon.
Wagon.
The wagon was pulled by 2 huge oxen.
Wow. Bravery.
Bravery.
He was given an award for his bravery in the battle.
Hastily.
Hastily.
Sharon hastily grabbed her bag and ran out the door.
Inform.
Inform.
The principal informed the students that school would be canceled due to the snow.
Awesome! Wow. I want to get that kind of information.
We used to get that all the time in Canada.
Oh, lucky. I'm from Los Angeles. There's no snow there.
No school will ever be canceled.
That's right. It's kind of like Taiwan. There's not much snow.
I know, that's right. Okay, so Don Quixote.
So we're still talking about him. So now they've fought some windmills.
That's right.
So far.
He's still living in his imagination.
Okay, so now he's going to go and he sees a wagon.
Uh-huh.
And it's pulling some cages and there's some lions in the cages.
That's right. So Don Quixote actually told Sancho, his neighbor, the one that went with him on his adventure.
His squire.
Ah, that's right. And then he said, oh, look at those lions. Let me show you my bravery. Let me prove to you that they would be scared of me.
So he tells like the people who are in charge of this lion, like the tamer and the other, hey, let them out and I'm going to show you how brave I am.
But that's not a good idea. What if the lions hurt him?
I know, because lions are wild, scary animals, right?
Exactly. So what happened?
Well, actually, the lions just kind of yawned and like they would lie down on the floor and...
So the lions were scared of Don Quixote? Or maybe just tired?
I think maybe they were just lazy, tame lions. Okay. So, but who knows? I'm not really sure. But he's pretty crazy, this guy.
Or maybe he does have some kind of magic.
Yeah, well, he needs to be careful. That's all I know.
That's true.
Let's learn out more. We'll learn a little bit more about Don Quixote.
Okay, enjoy, guys.
Enjoy.
Don Quixote.
As they continued their journey, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza saw a wagon with 2 men coming down the road. 2 cages were hitched to the back of the wagon.
See, Sancho, here is an adventure for us,
said Don Quixote. When the wagon drew close, Quixote cried out,
What wagon is this? Who are you? Where are you going?
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Don Quixote. Day 2. Hi everyone, my name is Don Quixote. No, my name is Jeff. I'm starting to believe that I might be a knight.
You could be Don Jefe.
Don Jefe. I dub me.
Yes.
Don Jefe.
I don't know if you can actually dub yourself, but
that's what Don Quixote did.
That's true. He did, but he's crazy. As we learned yesterday, he was a guy who loved adventure stories, would read all day long, until something kind of snapped in his brain, and he thought he was in an adventure novel. He changed his name to Don Quixote, convinced himself that he was a noble and brave knight, and even more difficult, he convinced his neighbor, Sancho Panza, to be his squire, his assistant, as he went off on adventures and eventually attacked a windmill, but got knocked off his horse. But he was convinced that the windmill were magic giants. Anyway, so that's where we left it yesterday. I think the adventure is still continuing, and certainly their journey is still continuing, as we read in the first sentence. As they continued their journey...
Their quixotic journey.
That's right. Don Quixote and Sancho Panza saw a wagon with 2 men coming down the road. All right, so this will be another episode in their journey. Hang on, they haven't attacked anyone.
It's 2 men in a wagon. What is Don Quixote going to see?
I'm not sure. Maybe not a windmill or a giant, but something could go wrong. But that's what journeys are about. They're about things going wrong and having lots of interesting adventures. Because a journey, this noun, is a voyage. It's a trip. It's a long bit of traveling from one place to another. All right, you could talk about your morning journey to school or to work. But generally, when we talk about a journey, we're traveling greater distances, maybe in areas that we've never been to before. If you hike or take, a train trip across Europe or something, that certainly would qualify as a journey. For example, the journey will be long and difficult, so prepare yourselves. This is not the journey to school.
This is not the journey to school or a journey to the corner.
No.
Honey, I'm leaving. I'm taking a journey to the corner store. No. A journey's got to be long. Anyways, before we move on, we also have to talk about the word wagon. It's a noun. A wagon, everyone, is a vehicle. It's a vehicle that's used to transport goods or people or stuff like that. Now, wagons usually have 2 or 4 wheels, and wagons are usually pulled by something, either an animal or an engine of some kind. For example, the wagon was pulled by 2 huge oxen. Now, what did Don Quixote see? 2 guys and a wagon.
Well, that's not all that was coming down the road. It says 2 cages were hitched to the back of the wagon. If something's hitched, it's attached or joined. So there are these big cages that were attached or on the back of the wagon. What's all this about?
See, Sancho, here is an adventure for us, said Don Quixote. And when the wagon drew close, Quixote cried out, "What wagon is this? Who are you? Where are you going?"
Wow, that's a great Don Quixote voice.
It's the best I can do.
That's
That's
excellent.
the best accent that I can come up with.
So many questions from Don Quixote for those 2 travelers. We don't have the answers, and we'll have to wait until after the break to get them and to finish off our article.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天读到《唐吉诃德》这部作品的经典场景之一，也就是唐吉诃德跟风车的对决。其实，唐吉诃德跟商丘这一对主仆，在他们冒险旅程中做了很多很荒唐可笑的蠢事。那英文里面甚至有一个形容词是跟唐吉诃德有关 ，quixotic， 唐吉诃德式的。那这是用来形容狂想的或是不能实现的。好，那我们接着就继续来看下一场闹剧吧。这2个人啊，在路上看到一辆载着2名男子的马车，那车后面有拴着2个笼子。唐吉诃德就告诉商丘说，他们的冒险要来了。当马车慢慢接近的时候，唐吉诃德就大叫说：“来者何人？这是什么马车啊？你们要去哪里？”好，这边有2个单字 ，journey。Journey 是名词，表示旅行或是旅程。那 Mike 老师说的 voyage 它也有旅行旅程的语义，不过 voyage 常常用来指坐船啊，或是坐太空飞行器的那种长途旅程。下一个单字 wagon 表示运货车，常常是4轮的，那它也常常是由马或是牛来托运的。至于补充单字 hitch 当动词表示勾住、拴住，那常用来指用绳圈啊，或是用钩子去把它勾住。接回到课文中。
Don Quixote.
The wagon slowed, and the driver replied that he was taking a pair of lions to the king. The other man, who was the keeper, explained that they were the largest lions ever brought to Spain. Don Quixote saw a chance to prove his bravery. He told the men he was a great knight and hastily demanded to face the beasts.
All right, we've got a wagon, 2 guys, and some cages. Don Quixote, though, he thinks something is up. And remember, Don Quixote is crazy.
Well, yeah, sometimes you see people walking around or riding around with cages. That's a little strange, but there could be a perfectly innocent
There could be chickens in the cages or
There could be. They could work for the local dog shelter or something like that. Anyways, let's find out what happened on their journey. It says the wagon slowed, and the driver replied that he was taking a pair of lions to the king. All right, so this is the driver of the wagon. He said the cages are because he's taking a pair of lions to the king. The king wants some lions for the royal zoo. The other man, who was the keeper, the person in charge of the lions, the lion keeper, explained that they were the largest lions ever brought to Spain. This is some very valuable, precious cargo they're carrying.
So, is this really happening, or is Don Quixote just seeing these things and hearing these things?
Well, that's the beauty of the book. We're not really totally sure. Yeah.
Anyways, one way or another, Don Quixote saw a chance to prove his bravery as a knight.
Oh, this could be bad.
This could be very bad.
Yeah.
Mike, what's bravery?
Well, a knight is often looking for a chance to prove their bravery, his or her bravery, usually his. Bravery is courage. When you're brave, you're a courageous person. That's to use it as an adjective. And when we talk about that ideal element, that part of your personality, it would be either courage or bravery, as we see in this sentence. For example, he was given an award for his bravery in the battle. He risked his life. He did dangerous stuff that he didn't need to. He saved maybe some of his fellow soldiers, so he got a little medal for bravery. Well done.
Oh, my lord. I just read ahead.
Oh, yeah?
Don Quixote is going to do something really crazy next. He told the men that he was a great knight and hastily demanded to face, I should say, he demanded to face the beasts.
To face them.
He wants to fight the lions.
That's to fight, basically.
He wants to fight the lions. And he said, and he kind of says this hastily, he wants the two men to do this for him right away. Yeah, hastily is an adverb, and it means, yeah, do this now. I'm in a rush, I'm in a hurry, and I'm slightly impatient. Do this now. I want to fight these lions, so open up the cages and sick them on me. For example, Sharon hastily grabbed her bag and ran out the door.
She did it quickly.
Sharon was in a rush.
She didn't really plan it out too well.
She's in a hurry.
Oh.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
唐吉诃德看到一辆慢慢接近的马车，他对着马车的上面的人大叫说：“来者何人？”就问他们是谁啊？车上载了什么啊？是要去哪里啊？然后车夫把马车放慢速度，然后回答说：“他正要运送一对狮子去给国王。”哦，是国王的东西哦。另一名男子呢是饲养员，他告诉唐吉诃德，那一对狮子是有史以来送到西班牙最大的狮子。那唐吉诃德他就决定要好好利用这个机会来证明自己的勇气，他就向那两名男子表明身份，说他是一位伟大的骑士，然后就匆匆忙忙的要求他们让他来面对猛兽。他现在要跟大狮子决斗咯。这边有两个单字 bravery 这个字它当不可数名词表示勇气或是英勇，那意思跟 courage 差不多。 courage 也可以指勇气，那我们顺便学一下它的形容词是 courageous 表达英勇的或是勇敢的。至于 hastily 它是副词，表示匆忙地。接回到课文中。
Don Quixote.
The keeper opened one of the cages. The lion rose and looked at Don Quixote with huge, fearsome eyes. Then it yawned and lay back down.
What do you think of that, Sancho?
Don Quixote said.
Courage is even greater than enchantment.
The keeper told Don Quixote that he would inform the king of his bravery.
Tell him it was the Knight of Lions,
replied Don Quixote, giving himself a new title. With that, the knight and his squire pressed on in search of their next adventure.
Don Quixote, he really wants to be a knight. He wants to be a knight so bad that he's willing to fight lions. Now, is this going to work? Is this going to impress anyone? No, but Don Quixote is crazy.
That's right.
In a good way.
So he wants to face the lions. He wants to fight these giant lions that, remember, are also owned by the King of Spain. So the two men on the wagons carrying the lions, they agree to do this. So it says the keeper opened one of the cages. The lion rose, so the lion, I guess, was lying down because it rose. It got up on its feet and looked at Don Quixote with huge, fearsome eyes because it's a huge lion, and lions are fearsome animals. That means they're scary and dangerous.
And then it lunged at Don Quixote and ate him for lunch.
Oh my
right?
gosh, really?
No, actually, something strange happens next. Then, the lion yawned and lay back down. Now, because Don Quixote is crazy, he has no idea how close he just came to dying. He has no idea how lucky he is that this big lion is actually just a big, tired kitty cat that wants to take a nap. Yeah, what do you think of that, Sancho? Don Quixote said. Courage is even greater than enchantment. Which means nothing to me at all. I'm left with Don Quixote, extremely lucky guy who did not get mauled by a wild beast.
Wow.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. So he's getting the wrong message from what just happened. He thinks that just being brave was enough to frighten the lions into behaving well.
Right.
All right. Well, the keeper of the lions, the keeper told Don Quixote that he would inform the king of his bravery. So the keeper may have been really impressed with Don Quixote's bravery, or also just like, I'm going to try to keep this crazy guy happy.
Just tell him what he wants to hear so we can keep going.
Exactly.
You know? I'll tell the king whatever you want.
But he did tell Don Quixote that he would inform the King of Spain of Don Quixote's bravery. When you inform someone, you tell someone. Basically, that's it. You tell someone some information. You notify them about something that's important. We use emails to inform each other, text messages, or of course, you can just tell the person. You can inform them by speaking to them. For example, the principal informed the students that school would be canceled due to the snow. Maybe in a speech, or these days, probably in an email. They send an email, they inform you of some important information. That's why you are being informed.
All right, so one of the keepers said, good job, Don Quixote. I will tell the king of how brave you are and stuff like that. Then Don Quixote says something. Tell him it was the Night of Lions, replied Don Quixote, giving himself a new title. So he has dubbed himself Don Quixote, and now he's also given himself the title Knight of Lions.
Knight of Crazy.
So when we talk to Don Quixote, we have to say, Sir Don Quixote, Knight of Lions.
Knight of Lunatics.
That sounds more appropriate. Anyways, with that, the knight and his squire pressed on in search of their next adventure. I wonder how long he'll survive before he's actually mauled by a wild beast. All right, folks, with that, day 2 of our story is now complete, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Buenos dias.
唐吉诃德想要跟大狮子决斗，那这饲养员可能不想要惹到疯子，他就把其中一个笼子打开了。那笼子里面的狮子突然站起来，用一对很杀很吓人的大眼睛盯着唐吉诃德，然后接着呢，他打一个大呵欠，然后就躺下去了。我想狮子应该是很想要睡觉，懒得理他。可是唐吉诃德却把这件事归功到自己的勇气上。他对桑丘说：“勇气比魔法还要伟大。”那饲养员不知道是要打发他，还是真心佩服他，他就跟唐吉诃德说，会把这个英勇的事迹告诉国王。那接着，唐吉诃德又给了自己一个新的头衔，说他是狮子骑士 （Knight of Lions）。Mike 老师说改称为 Knight of Lunatics， 这样还差不多。好，那么 lunatic 就表示疯子或者是疯狂愚蠢的人。我们最后来看单字 inform。这个动词它表示通知或是告知，那常见的用法是 inform somebody of something， 或者是用 inform somebody 加上 that 子句来表达通知某人某事物。那么补充单字 fearsome 表示可怕的、令人生畏的。enchantment 这个名词则是表示魔法、魔咒或是魅力。好啦，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍4个文法重点。第一个是 ever， 强调最高级；第二个是 with that；第三个是 press on；第四个是 in search of something or somebody。首先，我们来学习 ever， 强调最高级。ever 是副词，可以放在最高级的后面修饰，用来强调史上最怎么样的。例如It was my best birthday ever. 那是我度过最棒的生日了。再看个例句 This is one of the worst movies ever made. 这是史上最烂的电影之一了。接下来我们来学习 with that， 表示接着随即，意思就相当于 immediately after doing that， 或是 immediately after saying that， 或者是 and then 什么什么。那么其中的 that 是代指前面提过的事情。例如 He said goodbye and got in the taxi, and with that he was gone. 他说完再见，上了计程车，随即就离开了。接下来 我们来学习片语动词 press on， 它是不及物用法，表示继续前进。其中的 on 在这边是当副词，表示往前的或是前进的。例如 The hikers pressed on in spite of the rain。尽管下雨，那些健行登山客还是继续前进。最后，我们来学习 in search of 加上某人或某事物，表示寻找什么什么。例如 Mia reached for a cookbook in search of dinner ideas for tonight. Mia 伸手拿了一本烹饪书，寻找晚餐的点子，看看今晚可以煮什么菜。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time. Bye.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是悠悠。哇，美金狂跌，赶快趁现在买这个美金存一桶金。
真的。
今天教大家兑换货币的英文怎么说？货币。
货币呢，英文叫做 currency。那外币的话就是外国的货币啊，那就 foreign currency。foreign
currency。
所以呢，这个兑换货币，就是呢 exchange
currency。exchange currency。
对，那很常说在机场，
机场有写哦，
或者一些旅游景点，你会看到它有一个牌子写 currency exchange。currency
exchange。
对。
通常我们也会问说，请问这里可以兑换外币吗？
那你就说 Can foreign currency be exchanged here？
Can foreign currency be exchanged here？
或者是更简单的，就是说我可以换钱吗？Can I exchange money here？
Can I exchange money here？ 那我可以把钱换成美金吗？
钱换成美金，好，那我们就要说Can I exchange this？ 就拿出来那一叠钱，一本给它退出来嘛。对啊。Can I exchange this？For American dollars.
Can I exchange this for American dollars?
对，就看你要这个换成哪一种货币，就是加在后面就可以了。
而且重要，你要先查一下汇率，很重要哦。汇率怎么说？
汇率就是 exchange rate.
Exchange rate.
那有时候我们也会只是说 rate. What's the rate?
What's the rate?
What's the exchange rate for NT dollars to US dollars?Yeah,
what's the exchange rate for NT dollars to US dollars?
所以 NT dollars to US dollar 就是什么？台币兑美金。
对，说得好，台币兑换美金的汇率多少？怎么说？
你就可以说 OK， 比如说今天是30比1，假设Today's rate is 30 NT dollars to 1 US dollar.
Today's rate is 30 NT dollars to 1 US dollar.
Yeah.
好。所以这边的台币对美金汇率就是30比1。
对，哇，不错，
赶快去买美金，
赶快去买。
好，先来看我们的
Live action。
Hi. Can foreign currency be exchanged here?
Yes.
Can I exchange this for American dollars?
Oh.
Wait. Wait.
Of course.
What's the exchange rate for NT dollars to US dollars?
Today's rate is 30 NT dollars to 1 US dollar.
Oh, that's a good rate. I would like to exchange 10,000 NT dollars for US dollars.
Okay. No problem.
Watch out.